Good morning. I'm going to teach you how to take designs from a CD-ROM and transfer them over to a USB stick. And let's get started. I use for this tutorial a 5D embroidery system from Pfaff, and you can use your 4D embroidery system in the exact same way. First thing we do is we open up our 5D embroidery folder, and in that folder you should have 5D organizer or 4D organizer. When the program runs, what you want to do is you want to scroll down to your computer, and under your computer you'll see your DVD drive. Now, when I click on the DVD drive, it's got a couple folders listed underneath it. And what I like to do is click on the freestanding lace folder, the little plus mark next to it, and that opens up two more folders, which shows we have design files underneath there. So we're going to click on the plus mark next to that, and you see all the different file types that this CD-ROM has on it. Now, the very best file format for your Pfaff embroidery machine is the VP3. So the files that are in this folder are very best, but older, this is a Need a Good Design collection, and it's called Freestanding Lace. And some of the older collections, this is a pretty new one, may not have the VP3, and if that's the case, then you want to use the VIP. That's the next best format. And after that, the HUS or the DST are the next two best formats. But I'm going to click on the VP3 because that's the one I want. And when I did, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see the designs, and it tells me right down here at the bottom how many designs we have. It's reading them in right now. It says 32 files. Now if I scroll down, I would see all the designs, but I want to get all these designs onto a USB stick to embroider out in my Pfaff embroidery machine. So I'll click on Edit, select all, and every design is now clicked on, and then Edit, Copy. Now that I've copied the designs, I want to put them on my USB stick. I scroll up to my DVD drive and hit the minus sign to close that. To make it easier to see, here it is. My USB stick is usually listed as a removable disk. So I'm going to click on the plus mark next to my removable disk, and I see I have one folder called Timeless. I'm going to click right on removable disk. And G is a letter assigned to it by the computer. And you notice it follows after F. It's just whatever you plug in the order you plug it in, the computer automatically assigns that letter. That's where that letter comes from. So now that it's highlighted, I'm going to go over to the right over here, and I'm going to right click, and I'm going to choose on that menu that comes up. That was a right click, not a left click. It gives me this menu, and now at the bottom it says New Folder. I'm going to click on New Folder, and this what's called a dialog box popped up in the middle of the screen here, and it's giving me a chance to name the name of the new folder. Now, it's all highlighted blue, so if I start typing, it'll delete that automatically since it's highlighted. So I don't have to delete that to give it the new name, and I'm going to call it aptly Freestanding Lace. Now, you can give it pretty long name if you want, but you're only going to see so many characters on your sewing machine as you get more and more folders. So I would keep it short, at least short enough so you can see your name and know what it is. And I always like to preface the name AG when I'm doing a Need a Good Design, because it's a Need a Good Design, and that way it helps me know exactly what I'm looking for when I'm looking for it, because I'm going to leave it on there. My stick will hold thousands of designs, so there's no need to just put on what I'm going to use this time. I'll load up my stick with all my designs. So now I'm going to click OK to create that folder, and then you see it here in the folder list, the exact name of that folder. I'm going to click on the folder, and there's nothing in there, but if I go up to the Edit button and click Paste, it'll paste all those designs that I copied. And if you look down here, it's adding them up, and there's 32 files, and it put all those designs in that folder, And so they're actually on my stick ready to embroider out. But there's one more very important task. You do not want to just pull your USB stick out of your machine right now, because you can crash your stick, and it happens. So what we want to do, and this is true for Vista and Windows 7, you have a little triangle right down here. You click on your triangle, and there'll be all these icons of these programs running. You want to find this one here, the one that looks like a USB stick plug-in and a green check mark, and click on it one time and wait a few seconds, and it comes up with this list of things that are running that I can close. I have an SD card plugged in, I've got my DVD drive plugged in, mine's not built in, and then I can eject my USB mass storage device. That's what I'm looking for. So when I click on that, it'll come back with safe to remove hardware. So now it's safe and I won't crash it, so I can unplug it, and when I do, I'm ready to embroider out. So I'm going to go have fun and embroider out, make some lace. You guys have fun. Thank you for watching.